Video start, scenes start, asterisk asterisk it. Darkened supermarket, day asterisk asterisk. The only light comes from dusty skylights, illuminating aisles of empty shelves. A carton of ice cream has melted into a sticky puddle on the floor. A faint, distant siren is heard, then fades. Narrator calm, deep, factual voice. The end of our world doesn't arrive with a bang. It begins with a quiet hum, the sound of a billion machines falling silent all at once. For the vast and intricate system that feeds us, this silence is a death sentence. The first and most immediate casualty is refrigeration. Across the nation, in every supermarket, restaurant, and distribution center, the cold chain snaps. Within hours, billions of dollars worth of perishable food begins to spoil. The hum of freezer units is replaced by the slow, steady drip of melting ice and the subtle, coy scent of decay. Meats, dairy, frozen goods, they are all on a countdown timer, measured in hours, not days. For the average citizen, the reality of this failure won't be immediately apparent. But for the system itself, the first domino has already fallen. Scene change asterisk asterisk next. Supermarket parking lot, day to asterisk asterisk. The parking lot is filled with abandoned cars. The doors to the supermarket are wide open, revealing strip shelves inside. A single shopping cart lies on its side. The illusion of abundance shatters with astonishing speed. With no power, the complex ballet of just-in-time delivery grinds to a halt. Supermarkets, which typically hold only enough inventory for a few days, become islands of dwindling supply. Initially, people arrive with cash, hoping to stock up, but the shelves empty in a matter of 1 to 3 days. No new trucks arrive. The registers are dark. The automatic doors are pried open. What begins as a rush to buy becomes a desperate scramble for what little remains. The carefully curated aisles, once a symbol of modern prosperity, are stripped bare, leaving behind only discarded packaging and the detritus of a panicked populace. Scene change asterisk asterisk next. Highway interchange, day for asterisk asterisk. A massive traffic jam of trucks, cars, and buses sits motionless. Tractor trailers are parked at odd angles. The scene is eerily silent, save for the wind. The paralysis extends far beyond the local grocery store. The entire logistical network of the country is predicated on electricity. Trucks, the lifeblood of the supply chain, are stranded. Fuel pumps at depots and service stations require electricity to operate. Without it, the diesel that powers the nation's fleet is locked away in underground tanks. Warehouses, vast repositories of goods, face a dual crisis. Not only do their climate control systems fail, ruining temperature-sensitive products, but their entire inventory management system goes dark. The barcode scanners, the computer terminals, the automated sorting machines, they are all useless bricks. The location and quantity of the nation's remaining food supplies become, in an instant, a matter of guesswork. The arteries of commerce have hardened. Nothing moves. Scene change asterisk asterisk next. Rural farm, day 7 asterisk asterisk. A field of corn is beginning to wilt under the sun. An irrigation pivot stands motionless in the center. In the distance, a modern dairy barn is silent. The collapse radiates backward to the very source of our food. Modern agriculture is a high-tech, energy-intensive enterprise. On farms across the heartland, the silence is profound. The electric pumps that drive irrigation systems stand idle, leaving crops to wither in the fields under a relentless sun. In livestock operations, automated feeding and watering systems cease to function. Thousands of animals, confined in barns, face dehydration and starvation. For dairy farms, the situation is even more acute. Modern milking machines are electric. Without them, cows cannot be milked efficiently, leading to painful and life-threatening infections like mastitis. The very foundation of our food production, from the seed in the ground to the animal in the barn, is crippled. Scene change asterisk asterisk. Food processing plant, day 10 asterisk asterisk. The interior of a massive, silent canning factory. Conveyor belts are stopped mid-run, covered in a thin layer of dust. Stacks of empty cans wait by motionless machinery. Even if a farmer could somehow harvest a crop or produce milk, the next stage of the chain is gone. Food processing plants are monuments to industrial electrification. Without power, they are nothing more than large, useless buildings. The machinery that washes, sorts, cooks, and packages our food falls silent. Canning lines, which rely on immense heat and pressure, are cold. Flash freezing tunnels, essential for preserving vegetables and meats, are warming to ambient temperature. The ability to process raw agricultural goods into shelf-stable products, the very technology that allows us to eat out of season and transport food over long distances, has vanished. The harvest, if there is one, will simply rot where it is picked. Scene change asterisk asterisk next. Container port, day 15 asterisk asterisk. Giant container cranes are frozen in place, looming over a cargo ship stacked high with containers. The entire port is still and dead. The intricate global supply chain, a marvel of modern logistics, completely breaks down. It's not just the trucks, it's everything. Freight trains, controlled by electric signals and switches, are stranded on their tracks. Ports, the gateways for imported food and exported grain, are paralyzed. The massive cranes that load and unload container ships are inert steel sculptures. The entire system of ships, trains, and trucks, which works in a synchronized, power-dependent harmony, has ceased to exist. Billions of tons of food, trapped in containers on ships and in rail cars, become inaccessible. The global pantry is locked shut. Scene change ***. Supermarket, night ***, the same supermarket as before, now completely dark. The only light is from a flickering flashlight beam, held by an unseen person. The beam scans over completely barren shelves. The sound of a single can rolling on the floor echoes in the silence. In the cities, the final stage of the breakdown unfolds with grim predictability. The initial panic buying, driven by a fear of scarcity, quickly transitions into something more primal. As the days wear on and the realization dawns that no help is coming, that no more food will arrive, desperation takes hold. The social contract phrase. Storefronts are breached not for consumer goods, but for the last remaining tins of soup or bags of rice. This is not the opportunistic violence often depicted in fiction. It is the quiet, desperate calculus of survival. It begins in the commercial districts and spreads to warehouses and distribution centers. A desperate hunt for calories in a system that has utterly failed. The thin veneer of civilization, it turns out, was only ever 3 meals deep. Scene change ***, montage of archival images, black and white, grainy ***, images of empty grocery store shelves during the 2021 Texas freeze. A photo of people in a long line for food in Venezuela. A map of the 2003 Northeast blackout. This is not speculation. We have seen scaled, localized previews of this exact scenario. The 2003 Northeast blackout, which affected 55 million people, demonstrated the immediate vulnerability of the cold chain and just-in-time delivery systems. Within 48 hours, reports of food spoilage and shortages were widespread. In 2021, the Texas power crisis and deep freeze left millions without power for days, triggering a run on grocery stores that emptied shelves and highlighted the fragility of regional food distribution in the face of infrastructure failure. On a national scale, the prolonged power outages in Venezuela starting in 2019 led to catastrophic food shortages, with reports of widespread spoilage, a breakdown in distribution, and a desperate population facing starvation. Each event was a warning, a small-scale dress rehearsal for a much larger, more permanent event. Scene change graphic stylized report covers. Animated graphics show the covers of fictional but realistic-looking reports. USDA, food supply chain vulnerabilities in a grid-down scenario. 2024, FEMA, urban food security and infrastructure collapse. IEEE, agricultural sector dependencies on grid stability. The data supports this grim forecast. Recent reports from the USDA on food supply chain vulnerabilities, published between 2024 and 2025, model the cascading failures that would occur in a nationwide blackout. FEMA's urban food impact studies confirm that metropolitan areas, completely dependent on external supply lines, would face catastrophic shortages within 72 hours. And technical studies from the IEEE on the grid's relationship with agriculture quantify the immediate and total cessation of modern farming practices without a stable power source. The consensus is clear and unequivocal. Our food supply system is a complex machine that runs on electricity. When you unplug the machine, it does not just slow down, it stops entirely. Scene start ***. Darkened supermarket, day ***, we return to the initial scene. The camera slowly pulls back, revealing more and more of the empty, silent store. The distant siren is gone. There is only the sound of the wind whistling through the broken front doors. Narrator calm, deep, factual voice. The lights go out. The cold chain breaks. The trucks stop. The farms fail. The factories fall silent. And the shelves go empty. It's a sequence of events, logical and unavoidable, that unfolds with terrifying speed. It is a quiet apocalypse, one measured not in explosions, but in the growing silence of a world running out of food. In the end, it won't be the darkness that gets us, it will be the hunger that follows. Video ends.